Hello everyone, welcome again to another video from Showmao 1029. Today I wanted to talk about how I practice writing and reading for Chinese, for the people that are learning Chinese, or this applies to people learning other languages too, by the way. But I'm using Chinese because that's the main language I'm doing, and I'm doing Thai as a second language, as the supplement language, but the primary language is Chinese. So I have here I pretty much buy these like legal pads. I'm not a lawyer, by the way, but I buy legal pads, and I just write out like dialogues. So I have like books that like, for example, I'm using Chinese Practical Reader, and like that book has like dialogues where people are interacting, and they have like the lines of the people talking and stuff, and I write those out. So I write it out. As you can see here, I write it out, and I'm old school. I like to write it out and use the legal pad. Everybody be using notepads on the computer and stuff, but I'm old school. I like to write it down, and for the reading practice, I just try to read all of it. And if I don't know, then I look at the book, because this dialogue is from the book, and the book has like the words that, if you don't know the words, like they have the individual words as well after the dialogue. So if I don't know what a word means, I look into that book and I say, okay, then I keep going and going. And most of the times I spend about a week writing. So for example, chapter one, I'm spending 1 week, yes, 1 week writing the same dialogue over and over and over until I can read it like nothing, like until I can read it in my sleep, pretty much. So, like for example, like so like this dialogue right here, all this, I'll do it for the week. I write the same thing for the whole week. And once I can fully understand what's going on, once I can fully read and understand completely, then I go on to the next chapter and next chapter and next chapter. So that's how I like to practice my writing and reading. I like to do that, and I have it's a lot. I don't know if that was a good representation, but yeah, it's a lot of dialogue. So it's a lot of chapters. So I do a chapter per week. So that's the way I like to do it. And I know it's a little bit slow for some people, but I like to take my time. I like to take my time with it. And so yeah, that's how I do it. That's how I practice my reading and writing for Chinese. I don't do like, because I know some people, they like to write each character like a few times and memorize it. I like to write the whole dialogue, and then I'll memorize the words based on how it's used in the sentence. You see what I'm saying? So I don't just learn a word just to learn a word. I learn the word. I learn the word when it's how it's used in a sentence. So that's how I like to learn. So that's the thing. And it gets repetitive, man. This is a really repetitive method, and there are gonna be days where you're not gonna want to do it. Do it anyway. Do it anyway, cause man, look at my last video. Consistency kills in language learning. If you keep doing it every day or most days of the week, you're gonna see results, man. You're gonna see results, but you gotta keep in there, man. You gotta stay in the fight. Stay in the fight. As Rocky Balboa used to say, it's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep on going. That's how winning is done. All right, guys. See you next time.